Hey everyone, Tony here, TBTSLOTS. Wanted to take a second. I get asked all the time, what is my greatest run at a casino? And aside from my big grand jackpot hit in Las Vegas, I have had several kind of incredible runs. So this is going to be a couple of part series, but probably my top three. And this I'll rank them after, but this is in my top three. This run was a slots and craps run, which kind of started my Facebook name, Slots and Craps, with my channel here, where I took some free play and played an all-time favorite machine of mine, Betty the Yeti. Was out there on a trip with a friend of mine, one of my greatest friends, Bystander Bob. You've seen him on the channel before. And went out, played some free play, hit a hand pay, and went over to the craps table. It was a busy weekend. Craps table was full. But we ended up in our two favorite spots right on the end and on the hook, and we're in for a ride. Little lady next to me playing some $5 bets, got the dice and just rolled and rolled and rolled. So here's some of the footage that I do still have from it. And yeah, if you have any questions, I'd love to hear your guys' greatest stories. As far as, incredible runs you've had gambling, anything, whether it was poker, table games, slots, on a cruise ship, land casino, whatever. Let me know what your favorite runs were, and hope you enjoy this.
A few moments later. One hour later.
Sorry. $10. Can I have the bands? Thank you.
Going over here.
10. Go pay my car off. All right, thank you guys.
3 hours later.
Okay, so at this point, I'm obviously ecstatic, had a hell of a run on craps, and decided to take a break for a few minutes, talk with some people that we had seen out there, and then decided to give it another run. And we ended up cashing out for... Okay, so after that second run, that cash out, adrenaline's high, got some food late night, then went back up to the room with bystander Bob, some other friends that were there, just kind of talked about what an incredible run. Everybody talked about, what killed it. And what killed the first run, the big hit, the lady who was rolling argued over like a $10 win. She had never pressed her bets or anything. She was just doing her same thing, which bless her, that's great. But she felt like she didn't get paid on something, and it kind of slowed the table down. I was trying to say, hey, I'll give you the money. Here's an extra bet. Do everything that I could. She wanted to argue. So the moral of that story is just keep the dice going. I am kind of superstitious. I know there's probably people out there that don't believe that, but I ended up just deciding, you know what, this took too long. She was arguing. They were calling a pit boss over. And so I called all my bets off. Next roll, she sevens out. I got to clear all my bets down, counted everything out. Dealers, what I do for tips, because I know this question's going to come up a lot, is I typically will just play for the dealers, and then if I have an incredible run, I'll tip them on top of that, like this one. But we had actually maxed out what Wendover would allow on the table for tips. The dealers ended up cashing out over $2,500 in tips from my play, because as I was pressing my bets, I was pressing theirs. I do something that's called my control. So I'll place my bet, I'll place their bet, and then I have control of what to do with it. So anytime a number would hit and I'd press mine, I'd press theirs. So as I was getting up to the table max, the pit boss was only allowing me to go up to $100 on side bets for them. So they had $100 on a couple of numbers, and when those would hit, they were getting paid full out. So it was great, fun run. Decided to start it all over again the next day. So here's part 2.
The next day. Ugh.